Juba Nimule Standard Gauge Railway Project. South Sudan, the newest country in the world, located in East Africa, is a landlocked country that enjoys substantial natural resources, including mineral deposits, forests, and abundant reserves of crude oil, as well as great potential in agriculture and petroleum industry. However, as a newborn nation where everything starts from scratch, the undeveloped transportation system greatly restrains the economic development of the country. With its interconnection with Uganda, Kenya, and Rwanda, the Juba Nimule Standard Gauge Railway Line is expected to play as the lifeline for South Sudan, carrying the mission to boost the import and export trade of this newborn nation and to transfer its abundant natural resources into the actual economic development. The construction of the railway line starts from south of Juba, then extends southward alongside the Juba Nimule Highway, all the way to the border city Nimule, with overall length of 165 kilometers and estimated permanent land occupation of 567.33 hectares. Based on the preliminary design, the main scope of work and its corresponding estimated quantities of the project are paving subgrade including roadbed, embankment, foundation bed, track bed, and other foundation work with total earthwork quantity of 15,923,800 cubic meters. Constructing 660 bridges and culverts with overall length of 25,520 meters. Laying railway track and sleeper with overall length of 210.9 kilometers, including 165 kilometers of mainline rail, 45.9 kilometers of station rail, building 8 train stations with overall construction area of about 52,250 cubic meters, installing a complete set of communication system, signal system, information system, electricity supply system, and train operation system. As a foundation of the railway track, subgrade directly bears the load of locomotive and railway carriage and carried cargoes, which requires the intensity and density of every layer of the subgrade shall up to standard. Therefore, every procedure of the construction of subgrade, including make cutting, fill embankment, and make slope protection, will be carried out in strict compliance with the Chinese engineering codes and standards. It is estimated to excavate earthwork of 13,269,800 cubic meters, fill earth and stonework of 2,654,100 cubic meters, and make slope protection masonry of 922,000 cubic meters. As the longest bridge of the project with total length of 1,324.2 meters, White Nile Super Large Bridge, the substructure of the bridge consists of piles, bearing platforms, and cap beams. The upstructure of the bridge will be constructed in pre-stressed concrete beam structure. The entire railway line will be paved by railway truck with standard track gauge of 1,435 millimeters piece by piece. Out of the overall 8 stations, the starting station, Juba Station, will be constructed in Juba downtown, mainly used for passenger transportation of the capital. 2 main stations will be constructed in the east suburb of Juba and Nimule City, equipping with comprehensive facilities, including stacking yard, switch yard, border inspection yard, and other supporting facilities, to act as 2 transportation hubs of both passengers and cargoes for the country and her neighboring country as a whole. 3 intermediate stations will be constructed in Tangwaro, Jubilee, and Loa, respectively, to ensure the train runs safely, smoothly, and uninterruptedly with design speed. A full set of advanced communication, signal and information systems will be installed alongside the railway line. After the completion of the project, the Juba-Nimule Railway is expected to convey 800,000 people and 10 million tons of cargoes annually, which will not only stimulate the economic growth and increase the employment opportunities. What's more, as a key part of the regional standard gauge railway development, it will also strengthen the economy and trade exchanges among East African countries, so as to promote the integration of the East Africa community. Increased transport volume, explores more potential, and opens a new chapter of development for South Sudan. We shape the future with you. CHEC.